This weather report brought to you by OzCare. Feels like home.
Good evening, folks. Livio, Regano with tonight's weather. Pleasantly sunny at the moment, though of course the price to pay for clear skies is cold nights. That said, strengthening winds in the days ahead should bring some moisture back, and by the weekend a few lucky folks may even get rained on for a split second. Minimum temperatures have been the talk of the town once again, even lower than yesterday, with Mackay dropping to just 5 degrees early this morning and Proserpine 4. On the satellite loop, well, it's always been clear for most of the state, but now we've got even the granite belt clearing up, which for the last couple of days has seen a little bit of moisture wrapping around that offshore low, coming around the ranges and clagging it in. That's all gone now as the lows weaken. You can see that if you look at today's chart. The low itself is a lot weaker than it was yesterday. It's further out to sea. It's in a better position now to start sending up some swell to Queensland, which it is doing. And there's a secondary low down further south. Now, on tomorrow's chart, that secondary low suddenly gets really strong as it moves further out. And that will increase the winds in Queensland to reach strong force initially, but certainly by the outlook chart, if you look at the outlook chart, the isobars really start to compress together. It's a south-southeasterly, tending southwesterly, a little bit closer to the border. It won't bring any moisture back to the state until at the earliest Friday, and probably on the weekend as the winds start getting a little bit more onshore, we'll start to see the first showers redevelop. And now the latest from the Weather Bureau. The Brough forecast for Mackay waters, south to southeast winds 15 to 20 knots all day tomorrow, reaching up to 25 knots at times on Friday. And then on Saturday comes a strong wind morning for 20 to 30 knot southeasterlies. Tomorrow we start the day with a mid-morning low tide leading into high water about 6 hours later. The gap is slowly widening as Tuesday's full moon approaches. The Central Coast and Whitsunday is a fine and sunny day, no more frost. Mackay 8 to 23 degrees, Bowen 26, Proserpine 25. Central Highlands and Coalfields, there is some morning frost, but it'll be a sunny day to follow, with Emerald reaching 25 degrees. Same again for Claremont and Moranbah. Looking ahead for Mackay, no major weather events in the next 7 days, just a gradual recovery of nighttime temperatures back to normal. Some showers may develop over the weekend, but most should clear next week. And that's a wrap for tonight's weather. Hope I've covered everything. If not, I'll pick up the slack tomorrow. Hope you can join me. Meanwhile, enjoy the final days of the year's coolest month. Before we know it, the burning spring sun will be back, and so will the bushfire season. Now it's back to the team.
Good on you, Liv. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you for your company. And a reminder, if you'd like to watch our news, you can see it any time on 7+. As always, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. Take care. Good night.